Summer drawing to a close here in the Southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
First down, Locke. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Block off of play action. That's complete. A 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Play action. Now Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be in. Complete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Lets it fly for the guy's man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Brady now on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Falcons
now a first and 10 at the 11.
Their own 11-yard line.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And now it's second down. To throw again. Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Moore. 36 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10. And now the fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Right back to Sanders on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
The ball carrier.
And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
It's a second down run with Sanders. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't inside where they can really shred your defense.
3rd and 2, Lock's going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Credit the sack to the safety, Rashad Jones. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 10 at the
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. Mostert, and he drops the ball. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And they're going to hold serve. The defense stops them. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Lock. He'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will pin him back as it's out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Falcons 10. Seahawks 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have. Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now this throw caught left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That catch good for only a couple.
DJ Moore.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 43-yard line.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Locke looks to throw it again. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Tyreek Hill. 35 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down.
On first down, Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And out of bounds on the other side of to midfield at the 45. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
But it brings up third down.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Brady to throw again. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, you can see what the hope is on 3rd down there is that he can make the catch, turn upfield in one motion, and pick up the first down. But how about that coverage? Absolutely terrific. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
2nd and 7.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's got some space here. Now he's into the clear. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Is good.
And his kick is right through.
At 17. Sam Martin set.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Sanders toss left side, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move him enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 3rd and 2, Brady. Throw side on target to Thielen. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Working with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake. Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The kick in.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 24. Falcons.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
It's out there for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the completion, Frank Gore. A A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On play action, now Brady. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
2nd down, right at the line of scrimmage. No.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Complete to number
DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
His kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 31.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And now the ball's out. Fumbled in midfield. The Falcons grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
With that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The Falcons on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Shaquem Griffin.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a
ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. In for the Seattle touchdown. K.J. Hamler. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Brady loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 4-yard line.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that you have to run the punter out there. He can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
The ball carrier.